There, the musical and visual treat that is Bat Out of Hell arrives at Wolverhampton's Grand Theatre. It runs from the 14th through to the 19th of July. It is a phenomenal show. Sophie Rose Emery is part of the cast and is here with me now to tell me more. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
All good here. Now, returning to the UK, the music of Jim Steinman, made famous by Meatloaf. And these are truly amazing songs with passion, energy, and the ability to tell an intriguing story.
Yes, definitely. I mean, the music is just iconic. Like even if you don't really know much about musicals, I feel like it's one of those where you can come and still enjoy it no matter what age you are, just because the music is so good.
Absolutely. And there's returning cast as well from the likes of the London show when it was on at the West End, which is when I saw it. And I was lucky enough to go
Yeah.
and see it the same day that Meatloaf saw it for the first time as well.
Oh
He was in the
wow.
box
That's
above us.
amazing.
So that was amazing.
That is
Sadly,
amazing.
yeah, sadly he's gone now, but the music lives on, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I used to listen to the soundtrack, and I grew up listening to it as well, just because my stepdad used to listen to it all the time. So before I even got this job, I was very much a fan of the music and the musical. So to get the job and get to like perform those songs every day is just like amazing.
Absolutely, and it's the look and the feel of the show as well. Now it's been a bit of an evolution since its time in London, and that's been part of taking it on the road. And I know
Yeah.
that it's sort of grown into this show, which is just addictive, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, they've now added on this tour, they've added handheld microphones to give it more of like a rock and roll feel. And it also really like just accentuates the sound of it. So it feels like you're like surrounded by the music. So it really just makes the music hit home more because it's the microphones just make the sound quality so good.
Yeah, and I think that's part of it. It is very much a rock show, but it's a rock show that tells a
Yeah,
story, and you have a story you can follow too, and I like that about it. And
yeah.
tell us about your appearance in this.
So I'm in the ensemble, but I'm first cover Raven, the lead, and I'm also first cover Valkyrie. So I've actually been on for Raven the past 3 days, which was really fun. But usually I'm in the ensemble. My track's called Scherzo. And yeah, I'm in all of the ensemble parts and everything like that. And then obviously when Katie or Carly, who play Raven and Valkyrie, are poorly or if they go off sick, then I will take over those roles.
Of course, this is a theatre which is very close to home for you.
Yeah, it's literally, I'd probably say 10 minutes down the road. So I'm really looking forward to like being able to be at home, but also go to my local theatre where I used to watch shows growing up. So I'm really excited.
How does it feel going on a journey like this that takes you just to many shows in many towns, cities, even countries, and then yeah, being able to come back to Wolverhampton?
It's great. I mean, I'm all for like trying to push the talent in Wolverhampton and get it out there a bit more because I feel like you don't hear much of people coming from the Black Country or Birmingham in our industry. So I think it's really nice to explore all the theatres around the country and the different places, but there's no place like home really, and it's really nice to be able to perform somewhere where I, like I say, grew up when I was little, coming to watch all the shows. So it's just great.
And because I mean, the Grand's the perfect venue for any kind of show, but this is just going to sit so
Yeah.
well, particularly without the great sight lines that we have, and being able to enjoy what is a show on many levels in more way than one.
Yeah, I mean it's a great theatre. It's a beautiful theatre, and like you say, I think the show's just going to fit in really well there, and I think that it's selling really well as well there. So I think the audiences are going to love it. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to being in my home theatre.
And does this mean you've got most of your family coming to see you in this one as well?
Yeah, I've actually got a show as the lead on the Wednesday matinee. They've given me one obviously as it's my hometown. So I've got all of my family coming to that one.
That's going to be amazing. And I say it's
Yeah.
guaranteed you're going to be there for that one. Who knows the joys of being one of the understudies? You could be on, but we certainly will see and hear you on stage in
Yeah.
your ensemble role. So
Yes.
it's a chance to see you in multiple roles for some of your family
Yeah.
fan base.
Yeah, it's really fun actually because like when you turn up to work, you never know who you're going to be on for that day. And it keeps it fresh really because obviously we're on tour for 10 months. Doing the same thing every day, it can get a bit tiring. So I think for me to cover like three different roles, it's really fun to keep it fresh and new and like get the chance to perform different characters.
And I say all the characters you interact with as well. I mean, this is a multi-layered piece. You've got an amazing set that travels with it, and you've
Yeah.
got a world it takes you to. It's an entirely different place, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's based on Peter Pan essentially.
Hmm.
So it's got a whole like magical feel around it, and I really feel like it's one of those shows that you sit in your seat and you just get taken away for like 2 hours from reality, and you just sit and you forget about everything, and you can just enjoy the music, enjoy the story. Which is why I think it's good for all kinds of ages as well to enjoy because it's got that, like I say, that fairy tale kind of Peter Pan vibe around it as well.
It is quite surreal and unreal, and yet there in front of your eyes. So it's going to be brilliant.
Yeah.
Okay, so you already mentioned that you've always loved the soundtrack and the songs of Meatloaf and Jim Steinman's writing. Which one's your favourite? Come on, let's name names.
Oh, that's hard. I really love For Crying Out Loud, the duet that Strat and Raven sings, just
Mhm.
because it's such a fun number. And even when I'm not performing it, like to be able to listen to the guys performing it's just amazing. So that's probably one of my favorite ones, For Crying Out Loud.
So that's going to be a moment for you. We'll be enjoying every moment of the show. I say it's going to be brilliant. Break a leg. Have a wonderful time in this show. I know your family are going to love seeing you too. We will as well. It is the 14th through the 19th of July. It is Bat Out of Hell, grandtheatre.co.uk to get your tickets. 01902 42921 to the box office number. Sophie Rose Emery. Lovely to speak to you. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to having you back
Thank
home
you for
soon.
having me. I'm looking forward to coming home. Thank you.